Coach, does this kind of help validate your season when you're invited, no matter what the tournament is, when you're invited to postseason play? Does this kind of validate that you've done something right?
Well, postseason's always a plus. I mean, I'm excited for the team to be able to get that experience, for Janae to be able to keep her season going and her career going. And anytime you can play for a championship, it's exciting.
How healthy is this team right now?
We're fairly healthy. I wouldn't say we're 100%, but I think we're as close as we're going to get this season.
I know tournaments are tournaments, but we kind of, with all due respect, WNIT, was that ever a possibility?
We were from the NCAA tournament to the WNIT. Any tournaments we were excited to play in. Whatever we could get into, whatever tournament accepted us, we were going to do our best and try to win it.
When you lose in your, and I asked Nikki this, when you lose in your conference tournament, there may be some players on the team that think, oh, we're done. Is it hard to get back up for a tournament and kind of regroup?
Well, we were pretty sure we were in a postseason tournament after the conference, so we were just focused on the conference tournament, and then we would again refocus after that was over, whichever tournament we were in.
What does it say about your team and not only Northern Kentucky on the other side getting a 1 seed, Horizon League getting 2 bids to this tournament?
The Horizon League had a really good year. We had an NCAA tournament team. We have 2 WNIT teams, 2 WBI teams. So that's pretty impressive. It was a very difficult year. I think our league was 11th in RPI, which is very high. And that just bodes well for the future.
How's this tournament kind of work with seeding? I mean, did they talk to coaches?
They go by RPI just like the other tournaments, we have a very good RPI, so that's why we were number 2 seed. And I know Northern Kentucky had a high RPI also, so it's going to be a challenge. I mean, we've been watching Stony Brook. And they create some challenges. They got some very good post players, some guards that can really shoot it, and some good point guards that can run the show for them and get them into their offenses. Coach McCombs is doing a great job. It's kind of exciting to have her back as a Hall of Famer who was one of the best players ever to play here. So hopefully that brings some more fans in to watch the game.
When you first see the bracket, are a lot of these teams as foreign to you as they are maybe to us, or do you look at it and say, yeah, this is a winnable, like we could do this?
Well, I mean, we definitely know all the teams that are in it, and it's just from year to year how good each team is. But every team in it, has a winning record and has done well throughout the season, well enough to get into the postseason. So I think we're gonna have to play well to win games. There's a lot of teams that wanted to get in this tournament that had winning records that just didn't have good enough records to get in. So it's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be a great experience. I mean, we have such a young team, so anytime we can play more games and get that tournament experience, it's good for us.
What is your RPI, John? Any idea?
I think it's like 120.
It was 130 yesterday.
130 yesterday.
I can let you know.
So you were right on the cusp then of the WNIT, I would assume.
Yep. I think we would have had to win 2 games probably in our conference tournament to get in. We really had an emotional game with Oakland. Had to kind of give it everything we absolutely had to get that victory, and that's one thing that we didn't do. We didn't come back with that emotion for the next round game. I mean, you have to raise your level every round you get farther into, and we learned a lesson the hard way in our conference tournament, and hopefully we can use that experience in the WBI.
Now that the conference season is over and this is what are you most pleased about throughout the entire season with your team this year?
Well, I mean, it was an exciting year in terms of our youth, and we lost some of the best players in the history of YSU women's basketball over the last 3 or 4 years. It was a kind of an unknown coming in, and to have young players like Sarah Cash and Nikki Arbanis step up, and then Janae have the best year of her career, and to finish very strong. All of those things kind of make you proud as a coach, and how hard they worked. There was no easy games for us pretty much all year. I mean, any team had the talent to beat us, and we had to show up and show a lot of heart and grit and work to win every game. And so, we're on 19 wins right now, could be 20. That's, in my opinion, a heck of a year for this young group.
Little history being made, first time for consecutive postseason appearances for the YSU women's basketball team. What does that say about the state of the program right now, and how does that help you down the road bringing new players into the program?
I didn't know that, so that's kind of a nice fact. I mean, the program has been, slowly and steadily working its way up from some very lean years. Every time you have a winning season and experience postseason play, high school players and coaches and AAU programs take notice of that, and it just helps you get better players on campus to show them what YSU is all about.
John, as you look at the bracket of the NCAA tournament where Green Bay is, the way they're playing, do they have a shot to win a game?
I kind of like their draw, to be honest with you. I mean, Tennessee is Tennessee, but I think teams, especially of that caliber, may overlook a team like Green Bay, and obviously Green Bay is very tough. They're very, very good team. With their size and kind of the things they do defensively, you don't see that a lot at that level, and it can create some problems. Again, Tennessee's probably has 10 All-Americans on their team, or 8 or something, so that's going to make it difficult, and their size is going to make it difficult. But I like their matchup, and if they happen to get through that, I think the next round is winnable too. And I would love it for our league to kind of show off how good we are and how good our league is.
Can you just elaborate a little bit on, just kind of generically, on what type of a team Stony Brook is in terms of, its style of play?
They're more of a slow it down team. They run a lot of half court action. They have, like I said, they have 2 good post players. They have who might be I don't know if she did get the freshman of the year in the conference. Yeah, she did. I mean, she's a very good freshman post player. And then their power forward, Snow. She's got a lot of very good post moves. She's strong. She's physical. She can shoot it. And then they have a couple guards that can really shoot. I mean, they're a well-rounded team. We're going to have to be very solid on both ends because they play, really good defense to get a win.